Very nice. Jessica, tell me, what was your reaction when the film began winning its first award?
I mean, excitement, and then I couldn't believe that it was actually happening. I think, you know, once we got to the film festival, it was the first time that we really took a deep breath and got to take in exactly what had just happened. And, you know, we got there and we're sitting in the theater and watching it on the big screen for the first time. It was, you know, that was exciting in itself. And then, you know, at the end of the festival, when they called our names, it was like, oh my gosh, we did this. And I mean,
it worked.
A lot of pride, excitement. It was great.
Now tell me about the cast and the crew who helped you throughout this entire adventure.
Gosh, they became like family. I mean, for all those people to come out for those 3 days and really just donate their time to us. There was a lot of sitting around. There was a lot of getting to know you. It was, I mean, we just got invited to one of the cast members' weddings. I mean, it became one big family. I mean, everybody got along fantastically, and you know, everyone was willing to help out and do whatever they possibly could. I mean, we had one woman, Renee, who on the first day of shooting, she was there, I think, at 7 o'clock in the morning. And we spent the entire day shooting, and she waited and she waited and she waited. And finally I think it was 11 o'clock when we finally broke. She didn't get a chance to get it on, and, you know, we asked her to come back the next day.
11 at night?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So she waited all day?
She waited all day. She never said a word. You would never know she was there. And the next day she was back at 7 o'clock, and we actually ended up using her quite a bit. But, you know, there was no one ever complained. No one ever was like, oh gosh, you know, how much longer is this going to be? You know, when are we going to be done? It was just, everybody just knew what needed to be done, and they stuck it out. It was great. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better group, really. And we wouldn't have been able to do it without each and every one of them. So.
You've lived in the above-the-line world. Would you go back to working on below-the-line projects?
I'm not afraid to do anything. You know, I think the key is that you're constantly learning. And I think too many times people are like, get stuck in their ego lets them not go back and learn things. We forget things as we go along the ladder, you know, but you still got to go back down that ladder to grab information. So if you're working on a little lesser role, but you're still accomplishing something personally, I think it's worth it. So yeah, I definitely would.
Below the Line continues right after this. Stay with us. We're back with executive producer Jessica Pickman and director, producer, writer, broom pusher Kent Smith, who's done so many things on this project. Now, seriously, what would you tell people, below the line people, who are at home waiting for the phone to ring? What should they do?
Well, I mean, you've got to sit down, make contact with people. You've got to develop some idea. But I think there's enough in any community in the United States. There's people out there that want to do these things. They want to, you know, make a movie. They want to make a short film, or, you know, it's all about making connections with these people and trying to put something together. People will always tell you can't do something, and to me, that is the one thing that motivates me. Tell me I can't make a movie in 30 days for under $5,000, I'm going to go do it. And those are things that you really got to be willing to do. And you got to break down all the barriers of what people believe you can do and what you can't do. And just believe in yourself. And find those people that are like-minded like yourself in the community you're in, whether it be, you know, LA or in Charlotte, North Carolina, or wherever it might be. Those things, there's someone out there that's got this same concept as you, and they want to make a movie, and go out and do it. Just do it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Everyone has worked very hard on your team, and we're so glad that you came here to share your story. Now, what's coming up next with you guys, individually and with the company?
Well, you know, our next goal is to do another full feature film. We have a script that we're in the process of finalizing. That was I created the concept and co-wrote it with Michael Plummedes, and then Dave came in and we did some revisions on the story to get it more on the directing side of how we wanted to direct the story. So that's hopefully going to be our next one. You know, we're in the process of funding all that, and we just keep moving ahead, and more projects right around the corner. So.
And you're still shooting photos?
Still doing the photos. You know, whoever's got a budget, I'm always available.
And Jessica, what's coming up for you?
Hopefully more projects. You know, we're just waiting to see what happens with this, and you know, trying to help them market it a little bit more and see whatever comes up next. We'll see.
Well, thank you again for coming, and wish you all the best. And please come back and keep us updated on your projects down the road.
Will do.
All right, we'll have more coming up. Stay with us. Below the Line will conclude right after this.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
That concludes our show. Thank you for watching. We want to hear from you, so send us your emails, questions, and show ideas to belowtheline21@gmail.com. We'll see you next time.
For more information, comments, or questions about the show, email us at belowtheline21@gmail.com.